Happy Friday and welcome to your morning Kairos. Today we're wrapping up Mark chapter 14 verses 32 through 52. We're going to be looking at verses 48 and 49 with Jesus' last remarks before his arrest. Jesus asked them, "Am I some dangerous revolutionary that you come with swords and clubs to arrest me? Why didn't you arrest me in the temple?" And immediately after he says these things, many of his disciples flee and desert him, the very thing all of them said they wouldn't do. And then even if one of them tried to follow along, once the mob tried to grab him too, he ran off and hid. It's such a tough passage to read, because much of us would probably want to dodge, to get in the way of preventing his arrest from happening, because we'd be followers of him, we believe in him, he's our savior, we'd want to stop his arrest. But at the very same time, these have to be fulfilled. His arrest is part of the will of God. And so with that, I want to go into our examine for the week. And it doesn't necessarily tie directly to our passage, but this idea of drawing close to God and then fleeing from God. We see the disciples flee from Jesus in this time. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It was meant to be fulfilled. But this week, I want you to ask and reflect on these questions. When this week were you drawing near to God? And then conversely, when this week were you fleeing from God? Were you drawing close or were you moving away? Take some time to answer and reflect on those questions. Well, I hope that was a good time of reflection and examine for you. With that, I'm going to have you close us in prayer yet again this week. Just seems to be a good way to do it. And your prayer prompt is this: pray against fleeing from God, but pray that instead you draw closer to Him. There's times and needs when you're in grief or whatever else, that you make that positive change of drawing closer and being more dependent upon God rather than running away. With that, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Will you pray us out?